morning, sweetheart.
How's the sexiest counselor in Bay City General today?
Oh, not feeling like a very successful counselor. My first 2 appointments this morning. One got canceled, the other one got postponed.
Great.
Great. My whole morning is ruined.
Yeah, but maybe we can use the time to make some plans, huh?
And what kind of plans are these?
Well, I was gonna ask your mom to make me an honest man by setting the date.
Well, I think since I had to do the proposing, you could at least set the date.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe, let's see, something in a May the 25th, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Why then?
Because that's our anniversary.
Well, what do you say?
You look like a tiger in a cage.
Oh, don't be silly. Tigers eat their young. All I want to do is shake some sense into mine.
Well, at least you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Who's kidding?
Rachel, please calm down.
How can you say that to me? My son says I don't trust him, and then he sneaks off to spend the night with his father without telling me.
Not a bright move, I'll admit. But spending the night at Mitch's house is not a major crime.
No. I wish he'd talk to me. I wish he'd tell me who he's protecting. I mean, it's not fair, really. He's being punished for something he didn't do. I mean, he's facing expulsion just because he's trying to be loyal. I wish he'd talk to me.
He's a teenager. You don't speak the language.
It's not a question of speaking. He's clamming up. I don't know what to do.
Well, in the first place, get your head together. Don't come off the spool the minute he walks in the door, okay?
I'm returning him. Live and kicking.
Hi, Mom.
Don't you hi, Mom, me. You owe me an explanation.
See that? You don't even understand.
Don't you give me any excuses, Matthew. We're going to have a long talk later, but right now you're going over to Bay City High to register for classes.
No, forget it. No way.
Lisa,
Jamie,
so thanks for coming down here and meeting me.
no problem. What did you want to talk about?
Us. I want to move back home.
What do you mean, no way?
I'm not going to register.
Yes, you are.
Look, I don't even like that school. I'm not going to go.
I don't see that you have any other options right now.
Look, I've seen the building. It's gross.
There's nothing wrong with that building. Our kids have been going to school there for years.
Yeah, well, I won't know anybody there.
Well, you will eventually.
Look, you know all the people there are going to be a lot different from the people at Winston.
Well, then it'll do you good. You'll get to see how the real world operates for a change.
Hey, don't knock on Winston. It's a great place.
I'm not doing any knocking. You're the one that had the option to stay. You chose to remain silent.
Look, I didn't even... Mom, you think Winston Prep is a great place, don't you?
Yes, I do. I wish you were still there, and you could be if you were willing to talk to the dean about what it is you're hiding. Are you willing to talk about what happened? I didn't think so.
Matthew, the important thing is that you go to school. You can't go on hanging around here.
That's for sure.
Mom,
I agree.
but the term is almost over.
There's no reason to lose a whole year of school just because you don't finish out the term. Besides, the dean has said that he has arranged for you to take the finals at Bay City High.
Oh, great.
I'll see you later.
Mitch,
Yeah.
you could have brought him home last night.
He said he didn't want to come here. Said that you had a fight.
Well, I'm just not getting along with him very well right now. And Mac is in New York, so he couldn't help.
Then why don't I come back and I'll,
That's not necessary.
I want to.
Well, somebody's got to take him to school to make sure he registers. All right, okay. You're getting along with him better than I am.
Once he gets squared away at Bay City High, everything's gonna be fine.
Maybe.
I'll be back later.
Everything's falling apart.
Rachel.
I don't know what's going on in that boy's head. And then there's what's going on with Mac.
How's everything in New York?
It's awful. He called last night late. I don't think he's going to be able to stop that takeover from happening.
Oh, Mac's a good businessman. He'll find a way.
I hope so. And then there's Jamie. He's not getting along with Lisa. And Adam isn't getting along with Jamie and Lisa. And then there's Sam and Amanda, who are struggling to make ends meet and having a baby. And then there's Loretta, who's decided she lives here. And the nursery is in shambles. And on top of all of that, I'm having trouble with Matthew.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. You could move back in here.
May 25th sounds so romantic.
It sure does.
Was that going to give us enough time to make all the arrangements?
Oh, of course. This is just going to be a small ceremony, Cheryl. I mean, just friends and family.
What about the church? Is St. Elmo's available?
I don't know.
Here, I'll call. I'll check.
Actually, instead of St. Elmo's, I was thinking maybe something in the St. Malachy's.
Where we were first married.
I tracked down Father O'Connor.
Who married us?
Yes. He's still making it along. And he said, because we're still married in the eyes of the church, he'd be willing to officiate at the ceremony where we renewed our vows.
Well, you've certainly given this a lot of thought.
Well, it's not something you do every day.
May 25th is in the middle of the week, so I guess we're going to have it at night. And it's over a month away, so that should give Ben and MJ enough time to make plans to come home.
Well, if you guys need any help, you just let me know.
Yeah, but before we, decide on this, we should make sure that this date is all right. Now, Mary, is that all right with you?
Oh, I think it sounds wonderful.
Well, then I'll call St. Malachy's right away.
I guess since my appointments got canceled, I can at least run errands, get something constructive done here. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye, Mom.
See you later.
This is so exciting.
It's great. Yes, it is, isn't it? It really is.
I'll see you later.
Okay, honey.
Okay, bye.
Gentlemen.
Hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
Breakfast or?
No, how about just some coffee?
Hey, John, what's that on your shirt? Right
What?
here. What is that? Gotcha. I'll get you your coffee.
You better. Because if you don't, I'm gonna throw you in the lake.
Okay, be right back.
These are beautiful.
Those little ones there, the florist told me they were.
Forget-me-nots.
I didn't want to slip your mind.
You haven't. I think about you all the time. How are you?
I've been better. I miss you.
I miss you too.
What do you know? 6 whole sentences and there's not a fight in sight. So, what do you think? I'd like to move back into the apartment.
That'd be wonderful.
You don't sound like it would be wonderful.
I don't want us to argue like we did before.
Oh, me neither. I hate that. What do you say we make a pact? That we respect each other's opinions, and that if we have a disagreement, we just keep our mouths shut.
I don't know if that's enough. And you see, I've loved you because you were always there for me, and you seem to understand me, and now...
Lisa, how can I understand these daydreams you have of me being unfaithful with Vicky?
They're not daydreams.
Well, whatever, okay?
Jamie, they're important to me. You used to understand it.
And you used to trust me.
How many times do I have to tell you? This isn't about trusting you.
Yes, it is. I mean, you seem to think somehow, some way, someday I'm going to be with Vicky, which makes me think that you don't trust me, nor think much of me.
We think so differently.
Jamie, Lisa,
Hi, Jason.
the head nurse said I'd find you here, but why don't I wait outside?
It's okay, Jason. I'm just leaving. Thank you for the flowers, Jamie.
Jamie, I hope I didn't interrupt something. Jamie?
No. No, I guess you didn't.
Works.
Hey, how's it going, bud? Hey, Zach. How you doing? Good, good. Care if I join? My guest. Thanks. Who brings you around?
You do.
What do you mean?
Look, I need your help. Okay? There's a takeover bid on Corey Publishing going on. I have to go to New York overnight and help Mac fight it off. I want you to cover the Byrne case for me this afternoon.
Ah, Zach, I don't...
It would just mean a quick court appearance.
I'm not really up for it.
I'd really like you to do it. Now, you're my associate. For now.
What do you mean?
I had an interview with Sidley and Banks.
Wait a minute, man. That's a big firm over in Chicago, isn't it?
That's right, and there is a very interesting opening in their litigation department.
You gonna take it?
You gotta keep all your bases covered.
Uh-huh.
I said I would discuss it with him. It's too attractive an offer to turn down. If I do take it, it would mean giving my practice here in Bay City with you. That's including all the Corey business.
I'm not ready to handle that.
Look, Scott, no one knows your work better than I do. You're qualified.
Zach, hey, wait a minute. What I'm trying to tell you is I don't really think I want to do it. Okay?
Scott, what is it with you, man? Are you just gonna sit around for the next 20 years? Look, I mean, thinking about Dawn is not gonna bring her back.
Okay,
I
know
may be out of line, but I know what I'm talking about. Look, when Quinn died, you know, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I didn't think I was ever gonna accept her being gone. That's reality, man. She is gone. And I gotta keep going.
I know that had to have been hard for you. With Don and I, everything was a blur, Zach. I mean, we met and we fell in love. And then we found out she had AIDS. And I mean, every day was a crisis. We were trying to be there for each other. We were trying to help each other get through. We were trying to do the things that we always wanted to do because we didn't have enough time and we knew something was going to happen. I guess what I'm just trying to say is I'm not sure what I want to do with my life right now, that's all.
Well, you can start by doing something besides feeling your own pain. I don't believe Dawn will want you to just sit around.
No, she wouldn't.
Well, I'll tell you what. I just happen to have a few files with me.
A few files, huh?
Yeah, what do you say you and I work on them together, and then tomorrow you can come back to work?
Oh, you, man. I'll try. If you buy the coffee, how's that? Hmm?
You got a deal.
All right.
So what brings you here, Jason?
Why did you come down and see about some group insurance for the company? I thought I'd stop by and say hi, but evidently I didn't pick a real good time.
It's not one of my better mornings, that's for sure.
You want to talk about it?
It's not that important.
Well, you're still fighting with Lisa. I'd say it's pretty important.
Yeah, well, I know you don't care that much for her, so,
True, I would not look for somebody like Lisa for myself, but I'm not talking about my feelings. I'm talking about yours. That's what concerns me. What's going on?
I talked to her about moving back into the apartment.
You going to?
I don't know.
What happened?
We think differently. The crazy part is that I've known Lisa for a long time now, and I care so much about her. I thought those feelings would overcome any problems that we had, and I thought I'd be moving into the apartment right now.
Maybe she needs a little more time.
Maybe. You know, you think you know someone, and you do. I mean, you're close, and you're in love. And then you realize that you don't understand them at all, or how they feel, or what they need. And then all of a sudden, bang, there's this huge distance between the two of you.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I want to understand. I really want to understand.
Jamie, she has got to want to understand how you feel, too. It's great that you want to see how Lisa feels, but you can't lose your own judgment. You let a woman start to run your life, you may never get it back.
It smells good. I did it. I made a good pot of coffee.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Vicky. Come on in. Have a cup of coffee. How are you?
I'm fine, actually. I'm on my way to the hospital for a shift, and I was just wondering if you needed anything while I was out.
No, I think I'm covered. How's the coffee?
It's good. And what else is cooking?
I'm making brownies.
Oh, a little afternoon spoiling for your hubby today?
Sure, if he comes home for lunch.
Well, where is he?
He's working.
He found a studio for his artwork?
No, he didn't.
Well, I thought you said he was working.
He's driving a cab.
A cab? Why?
Well, our rent went up, and with the baby coming and everything.
Well, aren't your parents going to help you out?
They're dying to, but Sam doesn't want to take the money from them. He wants us to be independent.
And how do you feel about that?
I think it's going to be tough at times, but it's teaching me to do things on my own, like this. Actually, I'm just learning to take care of myself. It's not bad.
Well, that's good, but anything extra you can get, you take, okay? Because having a baby isn't a picnic.
Yeah, I know. But Sam seems to think that we can support ourselves, and actually, that's one of the main things that attracted me to him in the first place.
Well, as long as you're happy.
Very. So, how about you? Is everything okay?
Sure.
How's it going with those cute interns at the hospital?
Haven't noticed.
Oh, come on. There has to be at least one that's worth dating.
Believe me, there's nothing happening in that department with
So far.
Stop it.
Don't
okay?
forget, I've got my brother, the doctor. I can always keep tabs on you and the interns.
Uh-huh.
It's my brownies. I've got to check on them. Excuse me.
I love Lisa. And she doesn't understand our friendship. It bothers her. And I have to stop seeing you.
Jamie, you're not seeing me. We occasionally bump into each other, yes, but that's it.
Lisa thinks it's more than that, and I'm beginning to suspect that maybe it's more than that, too. Now, I don't want to lose Lisa. I love Lisa. And when you're in love, you learn to make certain sacrifices.
Oh, so you have to give up your friendships with people of the opposite sex? Jamie, forget that.
It's not just that. When you're in love, you willingly give up things to show the other person that you care about them. And I want to do that. If Lisa finds our friendship objectionable, then I'm willing to cool it off.
Well, she's got you wrapped around her little finger now, doesn't she?
It is not just that. When you fall in love, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Vicky.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming a little.
You looked worried or something.
No, I was just thinking about a run-in I had with a friend.
Hope it's nothing serious.
Me too. How are your brownies?
Oh, they aren't nearly done yet.
Oh, sometimes things take a lot more work than you had originally planned.
Yeah.
Well, I better be on my way to the hospital. Now, you're sure there's nothing I can get for you on my way?
No. In fact, if there is something, I'll probably just pick it up when I take Jamie's watch down to the shop.
Now, you're taking Jamie's watch to get fixed.
Yeah. Well, see, since he has such a busy schedule, and I am such a wonderful sister, I'm taking it down to Weiler's. It's right around the corner.
But isn't that nice of you?
Yeah, isn't it?
You know, Amanda, you have that article due today. Why don't I take it? I'm going right past Weiler's on my way to work.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to make you late for the hospital.
Really, I can take the time. It's no problem.
Soap knits
from the inside out.
Yes, that's it. I got to register for Bay City High today, you know. No, the dean won't let me back in unless I tell him what happened. And I can't do that. Like, hey, hold on. I'll call you back later. Okay, bye. Grandma, hi. How you doing?
Loretta. So, how are you doing, Matthew?
Well, okay, I guess. Loretta.
Not feeling too good about those troubles at school, are you?
Well, I have to register at Bay City High today. It's kind of a drag.
Pretty soon, all your troubles in prep school are going to blow away. You'll see. And then you'll be able to go back.
Think so, huh?
Well, one has to hope. So tell me, how's everyone here treating you?
Well, Mom's been kind of mad. I guess she could be a lot worse.
What about Mitch?
I don't know. He's harder to figure. I know he's happy that I'm here going to school instead of at Winston, but at the same time, he's mad because I got in trouble there, so...
Well, you have to remember, Mitch wants to be a very, very good father. Because, you see, he and Sam grew up without one.
I guess I'm pretty lucky to have two dads.
Oh, you certainly are.
Did Dad have a tough time growing up?
It was no picnic, let me tell you. He didn't have much money. I had to struggle to make ends meet. But he managed. We all did.
You two have many fights?
Oh, yes. Well, they were more like discussions. I wanted to know what was on his mind and on Sam's, and whenever there was a problem, I'd say, let's talk about it. Well, that is, Mitch would talk and I'd listen.
You see, now that sounds great.
Well, now, once I remember there was this time, I guess it was for his prom. He needed a car to get there, and I needed a car to get to work, so...
What did you do?
Well, we had a neighbor who had this fabulous Thunderbird, 55 Thunderbird.
Oh, 50.
Well, I talked him into letting Mitch use the car for the evening. I was a pretty fast talker. Oh, he was so excited when I gave him the keys. And, of course, he was the hit of the prom.
Oh, bet. My gosh.
Well, the next morning, I went into his bedroom with little Sam. We had his breakfast on a tray. And I sat down. We all talked about the evening before. Oh, he told us all about the cars and the girls and the band and...
Gosh, that sounds really nice.
Oh, it was. It was a lovely, lovely time.
Well, I guess that about covers everything. Listen, you have my number in New York, in case you need me, although I don't think you will.
Well, listen, why don't you go knock him dead, okay, bud?
Okay, bud.
And hey, if you do decide to take that offer, I want you to know I'm gonna miss you.
Listen, I'll tell you what. When I get back from New York, let's the two of us hang out, okay?
You there, man?
All right.
Good luck, huh?
Thanks a lot.
So, when are you gonna name the company?
We're waiting on Jamie for his approval. He doesn't give us approval for the right to the frame construction name. We're gonna have to start looking around for that title.
You could name it, Hudson Construction.
No. Everyone would think that it was Michael's company.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then why not pick something more specific, like John Hudson Construction?
Oh, no, that has a nice ring to it.
It's not bad.
Although I don't think Jason would appreciate it.
You're just as important as he is.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, it's the truth. Nicole raves about the work you did on the salon. I know firsthand. I worked with you, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It's a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, if you ever need my help again,
I'll be more than willing.
Well, maybe. Just maybe.
Well, I'll prove to you what a great worker I am and get you that second cup of coffee you've been waiting for.
I was hoping you'd get around to that.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, John.
Scott?
Looks like you and Cheryl are still pretty tight, huh?
Yeah, we're friends. That's not going to change.
What does she think?
Scott, I'm handling this.
Are you?
It's pretty important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, John, it happens to be real
Well,
important.
just relax. Don't worry.
Okay, John, your coffee.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you for a second in the kitchen? I need your help. Excuse me. Come on. What are you doing?
Oh, I was just talking to John.
What about?
Thanks, yeah.
Scott, you were talking about me. I don't appreciate the interference.
Cheryl.
Just stay out of my business, okay? Excuse me.
Hey, partner.
Hey, how'd it go with the insurance guy?
I knocked him down to a lower group rate. That's
Great.
a win.
That's great. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hi, John. Jason,
Ada.
could I talk to you alone for a minute, please?
Sure.
Excuse me, John.
Sure.
Huh? What's up?
Are you and John having a meeting here?
Well, we're talking about something to do with the construction company, yeah.
It would be better if you had it someplace else.
Why?
It would just be better for everybody, that's all.
I know you've never been really excited about me reviving frame construction.
It isn't that.
Mary.
This restaurant is not the best place for you to be spending your time.
Ada, I think you're out of line.
Let me put it this way. The less time you spend here, the better it will be for you and everybody else. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
No, Mom, it's okay. No, really, it's no problem. I've got some time. I'll come by right away. Okay? Bye-bye.
Morning, Jamie.
Well, look who's here.
I work here, remember?
Of course I remember.
So why are you surprised to see me?
Well, I just thought with your inheritance that you might not be all that interested in sticking it out here.
Are you kidding? This volunteer work is the most important thing I do. But I did want to find you. I don't think my feelings for you are really clear.
Well, what are they?
You're my best friend, Jamie. If that means sacrificing time together because your relationship with Lisa is first priority, I completely understand.
That about sums it up.
I just want you to be happy, really.
Thanks, Vicky. I've got to run now, so...
Well, wait. Before you go, have a little something I want to give you.
Oh, Vicky.
Come on. Just open it up. See what's inside.
Oh.
Now, Amanda told me that your watch broke. I thought, why fix it if you can get a whole new one, right?
Vicky, this is...
So read the inscription, and you'll see I mean what I say.
Friends always. Vicky.
Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
Good.
But I can't accept it.
Jamie, you've got to. Already inscribed in the back.
Vicky, this kind of gift is way too expensive for one friend to give to another.
I've got tons of money. And besides, I want you to know that I really appreciate your friendship. I want all my friends to know, and my family.
Vicky, I already know that. And I can't accept this.
Only because it's too expensive.
That's right. You can't buy me or my friendship. Excuse me. Hello, it's Dr. Frank. What's the white cell count? Okay, start her on the penicillin then, okay? Very good. I'll be at my parents' house if you need me, okay? Thank you. Well, listen, I've got to run now, so.
Oh, yeah, I better get back to work myself.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Jamie.
Yeah, what?
See you around the hospital, Doc.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
If you're ready, let's go.
I could drive myself, you know.
Well, that's okay. I want to spend some time with you.
You mean you want to make sure I get to school?
That too.
I didn't know I was coming home to a prison camp.
Hey, look, your mom is upset. Don't be giving her a hard time and don't put her down.
Sorry, I don't mean to put her down. I just wish she wouldn't get this disappointed look on her face every time she sees me, or make every conversation we have into a lecture. And I wish, for once, she would just listen to me. You know, the way you had it with Loretta.
And how was that?
Well, we were talking earlier, and she told me about all the great times you guys had.
And what did she tell you?
Lots of stuff, like the time she got you the 55 T-Bird to go to the prom.
Come on, let's go. We'll talk about this in the car.
Hi, Mitch.
Hi, Jamie.
Matthew.
Hey, Jamie.
Where are you going?
Bay City High.
Hi.
Hi.
What's wrong with Matthew?
Sorry I snapped at you.
Yeah, that's okay. I guess I was probably pushing a little too much.
No, I hate being mad at you. You're my friend. You're my buddy.
Yeah, you're mine too.
That's why I want to let you know that you have nothing to worry about. You have the total wrong idea about John Hudson.
Do I?
Yes, he's a very good person. He's a great guy.
Well, why don't you tell me about it?
We're friends. We talk
About what?
about anything. He's had a really tough life. I think he really hurts inside.
So you're just there for him?
No, it's not like that. We're there for each other. And when we're depressed, we help each other out and we kid around, that's all.
How does he feel about you?
He likes me.
Is that all?
He's looking for someone who really understands what he's been through. Maybe someone a little older.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway, we are just friends, so stop worrying, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
Good. I'm really glad to see you going back to work.
Me too.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay. Hey, here's something on your shirt here.
What?
Hey, gotcha.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
From Walt.
I'm sorry, Mitch, but Sam just left to go driving.
You don't know when he's going to be back?
Well, we have an art exhibition to go to tonight, but he may not be back until then.
He's really been busy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's driving every day. Is there a problem?
Loretta?
How?
Well, I just got through listening to Matthew repeat all sorts of stories that she's been telling him.
About what?
About how good a mom she was.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, I don't want her to keep doing it, and if I confront her, I'm afraid there's going to be a big fight.
Well, you know, maybe that's what you guys need. Maybe you should tell her how you feel instead of holding it inside. Excuse me.
Amanda, dear, I was just in the neighborhood and I thought maybe... Mitch.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, have I interrupted something?
No, no. In fact, I was just going over to my mother's. I told her I'd drop by.
Good, we can go back together.
Could we, talk for just a minute?
Certainly.
Fine. The door will close behind you when you leave. Bye, Mitch. Bye, Laura.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye-bye.
Sam and Amanda have such a interesting apartment, don't you think? So young. It's really exciting.
I wanted to, if we could, talk about Matthew.
Oh, that poor boy, separated from his friends. How did everything go with registration?
Went great.
Good. Because, you know, it's hard at that age, starting all over again with new people. Well, at any age. I remember the first time I moved.
I want you to stop telling him these stories of yours.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Well, for one thing, The story where you told him that you went out and found me a car from one of the neighbors so that I could go to the prom when I was in high school?
I guess I got it mixed up with Sam's prom. You know, I think I'm getting to see now. I understand there's this test you can take.
No, Mom, there was no Thunderbird. There was no nice neighbor. There's none of that stuff for me or Sam. You're just making this stuff up.
Oh, well, maybe some of the details got exaggerated.
No, it's not exaggeration. It's not true. I mean, you know, none of this stuff happened.
Well, then it should have happened. That's the way I wanted it to happen. For you to go to the prom instead of staying at home. For me to have helped you. I wanted things to be different. Well, all right. Maybe I did make up some of that story. Well, all of it. But I wanted things to be that way. I wanted things to be different. Is that so terrible?
Yes, I think what you're doing is wrong.
Well, I don't. I don't.
Let's do.
Yes.
Hi, you're back already, huh?
Yes, what were you doing?
Oh, you old army exercises. Actually, I was thinking about a blue suit that I own. Remember my first blue suit?
Yes, you wore it when we were married.
Yeah, I was thinking of wearing it when we renew our vows.
Oh, I can't believe you still have it.
Yeah, I kept it right next to your wedding dress. Wouldn't it be great if you wore that dress on the 25th, huh?
I don't think it will still fit.
I do. Think about it.
Tell me Mom was pretty upset.
She's a wreck.
So there's more we could do for her.
I can. I've decided to move back in with them.
You're kidding. Oh, that's great.
Well, she needs my help, and I need my family around me again.
That's wonderful.
How's everything going with you?
Well, it could be better.
Jamie.
Lisa,
I got a stew burning.
are you here for lunch?
No, I came here to find you.
Oh?
I've been doing a lot of thinking since I saw you this morning.
I'm sorry that I lost my temper.
I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry because I haven't been fair, not to you and not to myself.
I'm not sure if I follow.
I wanted you to agree completely with the way I was feeling. And that's not gonna happen. We have differences about Vicky and about my premonitions. But we also have a lot of love. And I think that love deserves a chance to try to work things out together.
I could take the afternoon off.
I could call Adam and do the same.
Well, let's not just pay for this, and then we can go talk, okay?
New watch?
Oh, I don't believe this.
Friend's always Vicky.
How did that get in my... I don't believe this.
What, are you saying you've never seen this before?
No, I have seen that. Vicky tried to give that to me this morning because we are...
Because you're friends.
Yeah, and I told her that I couldn't accept it then, that it's too expensive.
What was it doing in your pocket then?
I have no idea. She must have slipped it in there when I was on the phone. Maybe my refusal wasn't as clear as I thought it was.
Oh, I'm sure your refusal was very clear.
Listen, it's not gonna make any difference anyway, because I'm gonna give it back to her as soon as I see her. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Jamie?
Yeah.
You change?
Okay. Thanks.
Oh.
All right.
Done. What a silly display of theatricals. Honestly, Helen Hayes would have me drummed out of the guild for that performance.
Start that, please.
But it was not all in vain. While I was in there, I had a brilliant idea about Matthew. Well, all right. No more of those ridiculous stories of mine. Maybe he needs a pet.
He's got a dog, Mom.
Oh, well, personally, I prefer cats, but...
Mom, come on, please, look, no more
No,
ideas,
I also
okay?
had another interesting idea.
I want to talk about Matthew just for a second.
Oh?
Look, I know you're just getting to know him, and I'm glad about that. But I've been thinking about it, and I don't think it's a good idea for him to be living in the same house with you. I just don't think it's the best thing for him.
Vicky, you're in my way.
I know. Want something? I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I don't have the time.
Now!
Would you like everyone in the hospital to hear?
I don't care.
Okay, fine. What's the problem?
I saw the little gift you tried to give Jamie.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to go over the deep end about that, okay? Because what I was doing was giving Jamie a little gift to tell him that I enjoy our friendship.
Vicky, you don't have to lie when it's just you and me. Now, you can't buy Jamie's affection with gifts.
I'm not trying.
Oh, then why would you drop the watch in his pocket when he told you he didn't want it? Now, just how would a little trick like that benefit you? I'm not sure. Or maybe you thought I would blow up when I found out about it. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I didn't. You see, tricks like this just won't break me and Jamie up.
So why are you here?
Stop interfering.
You know, I'm getting really tired of this, Lisa. You blaming me for all your problems. Makes life easy, doesn't it? Telling yourself that life would be so wonderful if Vicky wasn't involved. You know, no, the truth is, you and Jamie have major problems.
We wouldn't have any
If it wasn't for
problems
me, go ahead, blame me. Because it's just hurting your and Jamie's relationship.
Vicky, Jamie and I love each other. And I'm not going to take any more from you.
If you can't stand the heat, get out.